This is my semi-gnarly knife, and if you're a regular to the channel, you know that lately the semi-gnarly knife has meant something to do with gear and packages. Today I'm going to do a product review. Got contacted by this company who asked me if I would like to test some of their products and do a review of it. So they sent me these. They sent me this kit. They gave me a thing to choose from, and I picked this kit, which is they call their 3-in-1 smartphone plus GoPro plus camera Octopus tripod. So it came in the package came a 3-in-1 clip for any size smartphone, a GoPro mount, and this is what I really wanted, was their Octopus tripod. So we're gonna this with this video, we're gonna look at these things real quick out of the box, coming out of the box. So there's a little screw in the bottom. So this mounts to the quick release, and this was not it was not all the way flush with the bottom. It was recessed into the hole, and the screw part of the tripod would not catch in it, but I was able to hammer it down and without too much damage, and it works fine. I think it was probably just a glitch in the particular, but it works great. It holds my Plus. It holds my Plus just fine. It's very sturdy. Once it's mounted, it holds it very securely. Even this way, it holds it. So it's very secure once it's attached. And it has a very nice feature. It has this adjustable screw right here in the back that will allow you to adjust the height, which ultimately adjusts the tension. So this very good product. So that's the smartphone clip. So this is my GoPro. This is the new thing, and these guys are spot on identical. I'm sure this is going to fit just fine. This did not come with the screw, but actually goes in easier than the GoPro one, and I really can't visually tell anything different between the two. I mean, there's just the slightest of difference. So Amazon 5-star rating on the GoPro clippy thing. Next is the Octopus mount. Now, right off the bat, I'm really impressed with the way it feels. I'm really impressed with how it handles, and this is what the rest of this video is going to be about, giving this guy a test. But I really like the way it feels in the hand. I'm going to give this a full test today. So that's what's coming up in the rest of this video, is going to give this guy a test. So let's find out how this stands up. So I'm gonna test it with this camera rig. This is the body I use, my 7070 body I use for vlogging and all my photography work. This is not my vlogging lens. This is the 18-135 EF lens, which I use for portrait work, and I put the microphone on it just in addition. So set this on the scale. It comes in at 1,340 grams, and that's what it is in pounds, 1,340 grams. And then this is the one we're testing. This is the Octopus from Fantaseal. This is the one we're going to be testing today. So I'm going to weigh these two. So the Octopus pod's coming in. You can see there it says 264. All right, first thing I want to comment on, this is a really cool feature. The quick release on this guy, it has this screw out that keeps the quick release from accidentally engaging. So you have to unscrew this and then push in the release button to take the piece off. So I'm going to put this on here. And this is the first time I have tried this. This is the first time I have tried this, so we'll see what happens. The screw slot is a little bit narrow for my Canadian coin. And it snaps on, and then these legs fold out. The swivel is that really hard nylon plastic. there you have it. So with the large camera, large lens, that it does fine. This is the other thing you'll see in the advertisements. You'll see these things wrapped around poles and things. So I'm gonna go here and wrap it around a pole. Okay, so the swivel function of the head does not lock off. This nut locks off the. So having it sideways, it seems like that's going to be challenging. I'll try this again. So it holds it fine, but again, this swivel does not lock off. So that is that requires you to kind of get it to a little bit of a balanced place. All right, this is the lens I actually use when I'm vlogging. It's an 18 to 55. It has the silent focus. It's the Canon SMT lens that focuses silently. And it's much more stable. The friction in the joint here is making it very doable. With this setup, it becomes a very viable alternative. Putting the big chunk of glass on there obviously challenged it. And then, of course, if you went to a phone camera, it would be extremely adequate for a phone camera. All right, we'll do a little more reasonable of a test, probably more what the device was designed to be, and so doing it as a selfie cam, doing it as on a smartphone rather than on a 3-point something kilogram DSLR. It's very stable. All of that problem with the swivel is gone. The friction within the joint is sufficient to hold it steady, and we'll see if we can latch it up to the pole. See how that works. Use this pole here and turn that. Get a little wrap on it. Honestly, just the one grip alone is enough to hold it in place. But since I'm on the payment plan for the phone, I think I'm gonna get another little extra grip in there. I'm gonna have to move the desk to change the angle of the phone. So it grips really tightly. So staying within the specifications, probably of the engineers who designed it, it works great for a smartphone, for maybe a smaller mirrorless camera, or a smaller DSLR. Even the DSLR, even the 77D with the smaller lens was much more stable. So stay within reasonable weight capacity. You got a really good product here. That is that's about all I can think to test. I will add that the locking mechanism is very nice. I haven't been able to lock that in to keep the quick disconnect plate from coming off when you don't want it to. I don't see any manufacturing defects. I don't see anything like that. So I think it's a solid alternative, given this one limitation. If this is not a big deal to you, then this is a very solid alternative to a much more expensive piece of equipment. All right, so we will my first my first detailed equipment review video. Bring this to a close. I'm going to give this high rating. I'm going to give this a high rating. Write an Amazon review for this, because it does a really good job with the lighter camera. Even with the 77D with a light lens, did fine. So I'm gonna give this a really good review. It's a good option considering the price point, considering that this was $25 or whatever. So here's the Amazon page. I got an affiliate link down below. But solid product, a good design, feels really good, does what it's supposed to do. The only concern I have is that the size of the screw is just a little bit narrow. US quarter fits just. So this is kind of a cool feature where you can lock out the quick release, so you can lock it in place so that you cannot accidentally quickly release your camera. It's kind of a cool feature. So I like it. I like it's a good product. So that's all I got to say. Thanks for watching. It's kind of a long video. I feel like I put it through a lot of different tests with different situations, and I think that, you know, it was worth looking at. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please click that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this channel with someone else. Besides photography and videography content, I have the motivational, inspirational videos and life lessons, things like that. So I'd love for you to stick around and see what's next. As for that, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.